Hello and welcome back to any who are rejoining us. My name is Megan Steele. I support the Accelerate for Impact platform that is hosting these innovation space events today. We are thrilled to see such a great and continued turnout for these events of our innovation space. We are excited to have so many collaborators in our mission to bridge science and entrepreneurship in service of creating innovative food system solutions. During the Innovation Forum you've just watched, the Expert Selection Committee convened to deliberate and determine the awards for the teams who pitched their innovations earlier today. And the results are here. I am thrilled as we are ready to announce the winners for the Agrobiodiversity Innovation Challenge. For a quick reminder of what is up for grabs, across the Alliance and our partners, the prizes being offered are the following. 2 teams will receive a $5,000 equity-free grant on behalf of the International Fund for Agricultural Development. The Italian Institute of Technology will provide 2 innovations technological due diligence, including a mentoring session of IIT senior research and tech transfer experts and go-to-market strategy. The International Center for Advanced Mediterranean Agronomic Studies, BARI, will provide 2 winning teams a full scholarship to the Master 1 level Open Innovation and Youth Entrepreneurship worth $25,000 and 1 winning team full tuition assistance. International Institute of Tropical Agriculture Business Incubation Platform will offer 3 winning innovations mentoring, as well as access to science and business development teams. 3 winning innovations will each receive mentoring on behalf of the Lexicon and Green, Brown, Blue Accelerators members. 3 winning teams will be offered an acceleration program by Rockstart in conjunction with CGIAR. Without further ado, the winners are of the IFAD USD $5,000 equity-free grants, Switch On Foundation, and National School of Agriculture of Meknes, Morocco with Irasmart. Of the Chiam Bari scholarships and tuition assistance, for the 1st and 2nd scholarship, Rural Farmers Hub, and Irasmart for the tuition assistance, CloudPads. For the lexicon mentoring around storytelling and communication, the winners are Soilution, No Feed, and CloudPads. For the CGIAR Rockstart 3-month acceleration program, the winners are Soilution, No Feed, and CloudPads. For the IITA BIP mentoring and fine-tuning business plans and access to science and business development teams, the winners are No Feed, Cool Mill, and CloudPads. And for the IIT Technological Due Diligence, Expert Mentoring and Analysis of Market Positioning and Competitors, the winners are Irasmart and Cool Mill. Congratulations to all of our winners of the Innovation Challenge Awards today. In addition, we would like to announce an additional opportunity for all of the innovators who submitted applications to the challenge. As a prize for your participation in the Innovation Challenge, the Accelerate for Impact platform collaborated with the Innovative Food System Solutions portal to offer all challenge applicants a backcasting, self-guided acceleration program. We will be inviting you to the orientation session to access the backcasting program through the interactive online Pathway to Impact Builder tool. Timelines of the process and further details will be conferred to all challenge applicants in a follow-up email. We hope you take advantage of this incredible opportunity. Congratulations to all applicants and finalists. The Innovation Challenge would not have been possible without your effort toward the shared goals of the Congress. And now, for closing remarks of the innovation space, we are honored to have with us this afternoon 3 esteemed speakers. Our first contribution to the closing remarks will be from Vice President of the International Fund for Agricultural Development, Dominic Ziller. Welcome, Dominic.
Thank you very much, distinguished guests, partners, friends, and dear Innovation Challenge winners. It is really inspiring to see so many people gathered here today to discuss the topic of innovation and agrobiodiversity. We've just concluded COP24, and I think the conference has made it clearer than ever that every fraction of a degree of warming leads to dangerous and costly impacts for all of us. But for smallholder farmers and indigenous populations more than for others, they are the most vulnerable to climate change and the least able to cope with its impact, despite their possession of precious local knowledge how to contribute to sustainable agriculture. Agricultural biodiversity can help farmers to mitigate, to adapt, to ensure food and nutrition security by providing them with a variety of options and techniques how to manage climatic risks and strengthen the resilience of their farms and surrounding landscapes. We can support them in dealing with climate change. IFAD has already committed half of our overall climate finance to focus on adaptation and prioritizing nature-based solutions to do so. We have also planned to mobilize $500 million for climate adaptation through our enhanced adaptation for smallholder agriculture program, which, as everything in IFAD, comes with an abbreviation, ASAP+. This program aims to benefit 10 million people by increasing resilience of vulnerable communities, farmers, fishers, and pastoralists. Last week at COP26, IFAD signed a new agreement with the Green Climate Fund, under which 143 million will be invested to help restore the ecosystems of the Sahel region of West Africa in order to prevent desertification and to build livelihoods for millions of people in that region. Still, topping up climate investments is not enough. Unprecedented challenges require new solutions. To make best use of our investments for climate change adaptation and agrobiodiversity, innovative ideas and out-of-the-box solutions are essential. And it would be short-sighted to think that these will come from the traditional sources. Innovation challenges, such as the one that our agencies have delivered today, present an opportunity to scout for ideas and to support the development and scaling up of new ventures with the potential to deliver more agile and impactful results. Venture capital for development is an important instrument to encourage entrepreneurship in areas where innovators would not normally invest due to the high costs, the high risks involved. This is even more valid for solutions that address the needs of small-scale farmers. IFAD is bridging this gap. We do this by offering instruments such as the private sector financing program, which provides financing directly to operating companies and financial intermediaries on lending, on investing, and on offering services also to small-scale farmers. Support to innovative startups and to scientific research goes even a step further. We must continue to scout through innovation challenges, to build capacity through innovation boot camps, to offer trainings for entrepreneurs and startups, and finally to provide blended and innovative finance through strategic partnerships with venture capital firms. Today, we've listened to the inspiring ideas of innovators that participated in the Agrobiodiversity Innovation Challenge. IFAD is proud to be supporting these ideas with seed funding. We look forward to seeing the teams prosper on their innovation journey with the help of the funding, learning, and coaching opportunities that we design in partnership with CGIAR, the Italian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Italian Institute of Technology, the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, BIP, Rockstart, and the Lexicon, and others. The Agrobiodiversity Innovation Challenge and the Innovation Forum, well, they mark the beginning of an enhanced partnership on innovation between IFAD and CGIAR. They underline a strong commitment by our organizations to enhance the scouting and the development of science-based solutions, as well as evidence-based decision-making. Our organizations envision cooperation in initiatives such as the Accelerate for Impact platform, which was recently launched by CGIAR, with the objective to foster ideas and talents from people in least developed countries. Their technologies, their solutions, and their enterprises can help us find techniques to respond to climate challenges in agile and impactful ways. We will work relentlessly to increase investments and achieve impactful results for our beneficiaries. I would like to end by congratulating the winners and by thanking the organizers, our partners, speakers, and all of you in the audience for being with us here today. Many thanks. It really is a pleasure for me. Back to you, Megan.
Thank you, Dominic, for those words. The next remarks will be delivered by Jennifer Lappin, the Director of the New Technologies and Production Methods Division at the Foreign Agricultural Service, United States Department of Agriculture. We thank Jennifer for joining us to provide her perspectives on the activities and significance of the innovation space events we've had today. Welcome, Jennifer.
Great, thanks for having me. I'd like to echo what Dominic just said and thank our hosts and also the innovation supporters. Great job today, and of course, best wishes for the months ahead. Wrapping up today and for the days ahead, it's clear that we're certainly not short on challenges to our food system, our lands, and our communities as we mobilize for meeting one of the biggest challenges of our time, climate change. And yet we have one thing that always gives us hope and delivers on that hope: innovation. Our capacity to innovate will guide the transformation of global food systems. We know there's a huge demand for climate adaptation in agriculture, but also enormous opportunities for mitigation through scaling of practices that sequester carbon and through adoption of new technologies and tools. That's why the United States and the United Arab Emirates launched the Agriculture Innovation Mission for Climate, or AIM for Climate, on November 2nd at the COP26. This is a landmark initiative to accelerate global agricultural innovation through increased investment in research and development, leading to innovative, science-based solutions to help agriculture mitigate and adapt to climate change. AIM for Climate catalyzes action at the national level. Government partners provide the crucial foundation of AIM for Climate through a wave of new public investment in climate-smart agriculture and food systems innovation. Sectors, including business, philanthropy, and other non-government partners, are invited to build on that foundation, and they can do so through innovation sprints, investments in specific, impactful, expedited efforts, or by providing critical knowledge for identifying investment gaps, challenges, and opportunities. A great example is here with us. CGIAR is an AIM for Climate knowledge partner and is partnering with the Foundation for Food and Agricultural Research and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation on one of these innovation sprints to fast track climate solutions from CGIAR gene bank collections. At its launch, partners of AIM for Climate collectively announced an intent to invest $4 billion. That's an impressive initial amount, but more is needed to meet the needs of a population expected to exceed 9 billion by 2050, while enhancing climate resilience and conserving natural resources. Our hope is that together we can enable a quantum leap in agricultural innovation, empowering agriculture to be part of the solution to address the climate crisis and create co-benefits of climate action. To truly enable these breakthroughs, we need to be purposeful about the enabling environment, supporting these innovators and ushering in these innovations. This conference raises the profile of what is needed: how to catalyze longer time horizon breakthroughs, how to support entrepreneurial projects at the embryonic stage, how to create science-based and risk proportionate policies that will allow for these innovations to flourish in fields, fisheries, forests, factories. All right, now I'm breaking with the F, homes, schools, offices, and more, and to support capacity of all stakeholders in the food and agriculture space, particularly those in marginalized communities, women, youth, and Indigenous people, while welcoming their expertise and life experiences. The amazing thing about innovation is that it comes in so many different forms, and today has been a beautiful expression of this. So I'd like to close by congratulating, of course, the winners, but to everyone who participated in this challenge and is going to support these innovators going forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer, for your contributions. To close out the event, please lend your ears to the Director General of the Alliance of Biodiversity International in CIAT and CGIAR Global Director of Partnerships and Advocacy, Juan Lucas Restrepo.
Thank you, Megan, Jennifer, Dominic. Dear innovators, good evening from Rome. What a day, what a great session of this innovation space. It's been truly inspiring to see the breadth and depth of solutions being developed and your commitment in working together to bring them to scale. I want to congratulate the winning teams of the Agrobiodiversity Innovation Challenge. We are honored to have such a great participation in this event with almost 350 applications from 76 countries. The range within the innovations is significant, and it's reflective of how we will need action on and across all levels to accelerate the transition to sustainable agriculture and food systems. It is in the interest of CGIAR, other international organizations and governments to stimulate and create the conditions to support a number of talented young and women entrepreneurs working on transformative solutions. Important to tap into the power of research and innovation to develop and deploy science-based solutions and make them available to all. This connection is absolutely critical, the collection of innovation with what research and innovation can bring as a basis. And this aligns very well with the Agricultural Innovation Mission for Climate, launched by the United States and the United Arab States to accelerate and support climate-smart agriculture and food systems innovation, as we just heard from our friend Jennifer Lapin, working for new technologies as USDA. As we've seen today, there are many potential avenues towards achieving the needed change in agriculture and food systems. It is vital that all come together and work together in support of our shared aims. Our Innovation Forum clearly highlighted an important factor that will be needed to accelerate the transition: collaboration. As discussed by our esteemed speakers from research accelerators, startups, venture capitalists, corporations, and more, collaborations between these perspectives is making the difference in scaling transformative technologies. One collaboration that CGIAR is particularly proud of in supporting efforts towards sustainable food system solution is our partnership with IFAD. Thank you, Dominique, for providing remarks on our event and for you and your organization's support throughout the process. And this brings us to the close of this exciting and innovative session that will surely help mainstream agrobiodiversity within food, land, and water systems transformation. Thanks all, and keep connected as this Congress is just starting.
Thank you, Juan Lucas. And with those words, the events of the innovation space are complete. Please continue to interact with event participants and other attendees to carry on the great collaborative work that we have begun in the Challenge and Forum today. The Accelerate for Impact platform will be working to continue this effort through future initiatives, so stay tuned and reach out to us. Please also tune in to the other events of the Second International Agrobiodiversity Congress, like the Scientific Symposium, Policy and Business Forum, Eat, Grow, Save Talks, Indigenous Peoples Platform, and more throughout the coming days of the Congress on the 16th, 17th, and 18th. Thanks again to all involved, especially those behind the scenes helping to make this virtual event possible. And to all watching, keep researching and inventing disruptive solutions. Thank you.